What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to another episode of the Extralife Video Marathon. The first event of two events for us on High Volume Games to raise money for Children's Miracle Network and more specifically Boston Children's Hospital. As currently we're doing the video marathon, we're about halfway through that. Eventually, sometime later on this year, we'll be doing a stream marathon. So hope you enjoy. There'll be a link in the description below on how to donate to Extra Life and Boston Children's Hospital. So now we're back with Promotion Wars. This is the game that we have done the most episodes of on our channel, now at 39. And we're going to continue our high volume wrestling promotion. And if from last episode, the craziness, high volume wrestling exploded a bit as I went to try to find one figurehead, one interviewer, and maybe one or two women's wrestlers to join our new mixed tag division. And what ended up happening is a lot of them signed with us. I guess we're getting appealing. So the women are in control now. Let's be honest, they were pretty much anyway because the women's matches in high volume wrestling were far exceeding the men's. The Tony Callahan, Heather Reynolds, Alicia Sherrington, Tessa Blanchard, Ruby Riott, Nicole Matthews. The division is just on fire, and now the front office is now headed up by a new collection of women, as Dixie Carter has signed on to be the new owner of High Volume Wrestling, and she has brought with her an executive manager in Stacy Keibler. She brought the lead interviewer / commentator in Renee Paquette, and a interviewer number 2 who may or may not keep that spot. She might move into a managerial role, but Brooke Hogan. So they have come in. There's also 2 new rookie female wrestlers. So it is going to be interesting to see what this new regime of high volume wrestling brings. One thing I can tell you is our promoter ranking and our momentum went up after these signings. So that's a good start for us. All right, with that being said, let's get into the action for this episode. Again, thank you to everyone who has been watching the Extra Life videos so far this whole day. Now, this being recorded in a midday, but it will be placed at midnight, so there's already been a bunch of videos. Thank you to everyone who has watched or donated to Extra Life. All right, here we go. So we're at March 16th. We're a few weeks away from When Worlds Collide, which I announced last week was going to be a pay-per-view where anybody who is a past champion can be eligible to fight for that title. So it's going to be a lot of interesting matches going forward. So we're going to go to the show. Go back to 1300. We've been slacking lately. So we're going to start off putting Tommy O'Neill up against one of those world champions. In Leo Rush, because I want to use Leo Rush. He's our MVP. We want to get him happy by putting him up in the main event. And it helps put he's going to give them a heck of a match. And it's going to, help with our, we're showing what we're going to have. We're going to put Lance NY up against not Air Paris, because again, unless Air Paris is like condition is good. Notice Alpha, Todd Gibbs, and Kevin Seville are injured. Actually, Air Paris is a 93. The only thing is, yeah, we could put him in this match and then, wait till the title. The thing is, we should probably, since he hasn't fought for the title in a few weeks now. First up, I'm getting thrown off here just because look at this background that Adam Jennings made for me. I just noticed that Renee Paquette is holding a microphone that says HVW on it. It just threw me off there for a second. So we'll put Lance and Air Paris together, and honestly, we should put this for the title. I mean, that would still... it would still allow, if Air Paris were to lose, he would still be in the next match 4 weeks from now, and if not, he's nowhere in no worse position. Okay, so tag team. Are there any tag teams still left? That like the past tag teams? Because Discohausen is there. Oh, I can't look at the title picture or the previous one during a show. That's okay. We're not going to put it for the title. That's okay. We'll put... This one won't be any. This will be Cannon and Maccabee. Their feud is getting good, so we'll keep them going. The only thing that I have a problem with is Maccabee is actually qualified for 2 belts. No, he's not. He's not qualified for the tag belt because he's not a champion. He's never been a tag champ yet. Cannon and Maccabee versus London and Hero. Oh, I hit 4-way tag. Okay. All right. So, since I hit 4-way tag, let's put 2 more teams in. Why not? So we'll put Huffman and Cash in there, and Madhausen. Yeah, why not? We're just gonna stock this show. Oh, hold on. Let's go women's match. Let's look at our feuds. Okay, Tessa and Tony are pretty much not moving. Bruiser and Leo has stopped. Gotti Valentine and Todd started. Ruby and Rebecca. Nicole Matthews and Heather Reynolds. Okay, we'll go with Nicole Matthews and Heather Reynolds. That's the biggest of the women's feuds. Or actually, let's do a... I'm sorry that I'm scatterbrained right now. You'd think it's midnight in live. No. Alright, let's do the women's 8-person. Now we have Tessa and Tony, Ruby and Rebecca, Nicole and Heather. So we want Ruby, Tony, Nicole, and we'll go with Amber Nova against Tessa, Rebecca, Heather. And we definitely got to get one of these to be, because every one of them, Susie Parkman is a heel. So we'll go with Francine Ramsey. So it's basically the 4 horse, or the 4 high volume women minus you have Heather Reynolds in the match. but that's not a bad thing. All right, let's put Adam Williams and Chavo Guerrero. We're going to put Big Cass, or Cass XL, up against our favorite guy who just gets his butt kicked, Corey Hollis, because we'd like to see Cass get a win, get some momentum here. He is in the feud with Tommy O'Neill right now. It's probably going to fade, but still, let's get him some momentum at least. Oh, let's do it. Let's do a since he's back. Let's do a mixed tag, intergender tag match. Since we're getting ready for our mixed tag championship, let's do Carl Anderson and Alicia Sherrington, and they will take on Brett Lane and Susie Parkman. Would that be a team? And then we will do Mike Bennett taking on Andy Black. We're waiting, Adam. We're waiting for that upset. At 10:92. We are struggling with the attendance. All right, we're going to go see highlights and get the show into action. The first Wednesday Night Warriors in the Dixie Carter era. Mike Bennett and Andy Black. Bennett hits the Miracle in Progress. He makes the cover and picks up the victory. Mike Bennett's in the ring celebrating his victory, and here comes Johnny Volume. There we go. I realize how dark it was. Volume leaves Bennett lying after the match. The winner of the contest, Mike Bennett, but he does not look like the winner here. All right, next up. Kenan and Maccabee are backstage walking along. They bump into Hero in London. Hero says, "Watch where the hell you're going." Kenan says, "Who do you think you're talking to?" As these two are arguing, a brawl has begun. All four wrestlers are laying it in. Security quick to arrive, separating both the teams. We'll see them later as part of a four-way. Carl Anderson and Alicia Sherrington versus Brett Lane and Susie Parkman. Alicia Sherrington hits the Hurricanrana. Sherrington makes the cover, and Carl Anderson and Alicia Sherrington are now 3-0 as a intergender tag team. So they are definitely the favorites to win the new mixed tag team championship. Rebecca Prince comes out to the ring with a microphone. She's got plenty to say about Ruby Soho. Can I just state, by the way, that all I see is Leo Rush looking at me. Comes out. Because he's just right above the line. Sorry, Rebecca Prince and Ruby Soho. I got distracted. Kaz XL and Corey Hollis. Kaz connects with the East River Crossing on Corey Hollis. Kaz makes the cover. He gets the win. There we go. I think that might be his first win of the 2021. If not, it's his second. Oh, but Tommy O'Neill, the champ, comes out. And he hits him with the power slam. And now Tommy O'Neill walking away. Oh, jeez. Our face, our like top face guys are acting like, jerks by coming in and laying out the the heel victors. Yeah, I love this background graphic. Although, again, you just see some. It's the funny thing is like Danhausen in the corner is just awesome. Both exchange disco guy trying to calm them down. Wrestlers don't want to calm down. Leo Rush says they should have a match. Bruno agrees. So we'll see this one more time. I know their feud is dying, so we'll put it in the house show and end that feud. Oh, but look at the Disco Lounge getting another good show. Chavo Guerrero's flirting with Tony Callahan. Tony Callahan wants none of it. She gives Chavo a hard slap to the face. Adam Williams then hits the Tiger Suplex. He gets the 3 count. Yeah, I feel Adam Williams and Tony Callahan are going to be in the mixed tag division too. But Adam Williams beating Chavo Guerrero. Is Chavo going to get upset with that? I don't know. I know Adam is like in the 50s. We'll see. Chavo's like, I did not sign up for this. I signed up to be like the world champ. All right, we've got the 8-woman tag team match. Ruby Soho hits the riot kick on Heather Reynolds. Ruby's going to make the cover, and the champ is going to get the pin in this 8-woman tag match. The winners of this match, Ruby, Tawny, Nicole, and Amber. So you notice putting Nicole Matthews as a face, when we turned her face, it really helped the face squad because, Ruby is the leader right now. Tawny's the up and comer, but Nicole Matthews is really the workhorse of the group. And Amber Nova is, down towards the lower end, but she's still doing her thing. She's had some good runs. Chavo Guerrero and Williams are still talking. We've never seen it till now. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Chavo, book your bed at the burn ward of the hospital. Adam Williams leaves, saying what was exactly on his mind. He did not take well to the flirting earlier. 4-way tag team. Matt Braddock connects with the deal breaker on Cannon. Braddock makes the cover, and Madhausen is going to pick up the win in a match that had the champions in there. Oh. Well, see, I love the pictures. That's just wonderful. That team. Great job by Velo J, who did the pictures. Big job. And there were a lot of pictures because there's a lot of wrestlers. Tessa Blanchard coming up to the ring. She's going to cut a promo on Tony Callahan. Tony Callahan's all over this show. She was in the Chavo Adam Williams match. She was in the 8-woman. She was probably out there when Chavo and Williams were in their thing. And now she's out again. Air Paris and Lance for the title. Air Paris to the top. He connects the moonsault. You can't get this belt off Air Paris. It's his until he's gonna take this belt till he retires. Good job. I want to defend every title once before this next show because there's like 6 to 8 weeks between. So I'm glad he kept his belt. Now he can go rest until the big show. And Lance is all right. Lance got, because he's been unhappy, being mired in the tag team division. So he got a Renee Paquette is in the ring standing with Heather Reynolds. Reynolds talking about Nicole Matthews. You mean that loser that I'm better than? Renee says, well, that's not entirely true. Reynolds says, I don't care what you think. You're like all these other people from Bridgewater. Matthews shows up. Fans go crazy. Matthews says, you're better than me? In what world? Yes, I am. Don't believe me? Reynolds says. Matthews says, well, prove it. Matthews punches Reynolds as the two brawl. Welcome to HVW, Renee Paquette. Leo Rush and Tommy O'Neill are main event. Leo's on the top rope. Oh no. He goes for Dragon Skull. He misses though. Tommy connects with the Power Slam and gets the win. That's actually a huge win for Tommy O'Neill. Defeated former champion straight up. That's great. Again, we're breaking people like Lance and we're making people like Leo happy because now they're in the main event. They're upper card. So here we go. Mike Bennett and Andy Black 74. Carl Anderson and Alicia Sharrington for Brett Wayne and Susan Parkman 80 for this just thrown in together intergender tag match. Kaz XL and Corey Hollis 72. Adam Williams and Chavo Guerrero 78. The women's four-way match was 78. The four-way tag team match was 76. Air Paris defeats Lance with a 66. Tommy O'Neill defeats Leo Rush with an 84. Our overall show rating was an 80.80, which is a lot lower than the last couple episodes. I think this interstate championship match had something to do with it. Plus, a lot of non-feuds. But we made 15,000, so we'll take that. All right, we got an email. The fans thought it was a great show, and Tommy O'Neill and Leo Rush was the best match of the night. That's what we like to hear. Billy Kay is not interested in signing for the promotion. Yeah, kind of figured, but you gotta put it out there. Wages 28,000. Our wages are pretty high right now. But again, if it helped momentum, because our momentum was down to like 50 something percent, it's now up into the high 70s. So we'll lose a little money. We're not losing a hell of a lot because we're making over 20 something thousand per week. Or right now it's 28,000. But at the end of every month we get money from sponsors and merchandise and all that. So Todd Gibbs will return in a few days. That's good. Our hardcore division needs a little something. Yeah, look at that. Promoter ranking back up to 90. That's something we needed. The promoter ranking was at 70 something for a bit when we lost everybody. So now that we've got this new crop of people and we're putting together this good show, it's getting back up there. Okay. As you see, our momentum, which again was at 50, is now at 80. So we're moving up. But yes, as you see, Dixie Carter is our owner. Stacy Keibler is our executive manager. Disco Lounge is still being held though. There's a point where at some point Disco may move into the interviewer 2 spot. And like I said, Brooke Hogan. I have a plan for Brooke Hogan as far as being a manager. So let's go into the next day. Oh, we are already here. So let's go to the show. That's capacity. Let's go back to a 500. Let's sell it out. Oh, good. Tessa and Tawny have now gotten started. All these are still moving it's the this one and this one. Okay, so let's see. They were feuding together. Like we had Leo and Bennett, we had Volume and Bruno, and now they switch. Now they're both kind of calming down. Scotty and Todd Gibbs are waiting for Todd Gibbs to come back, and now he's come back. So, and let's give me a feud between Brett Lane and Bruiser Bruno. And give me a feud between Johnny Volume and Andrew Everett. We want to build Andrew Everett back. We're continuing to want to keep Johnny Volume in high-profile matches because, again, I'm not pushing him. Just because he's me, I'm not pushing him towards the title or towards a title just yet. So let's see. Who's kind of unhappy? Lance is the most unhappy. Ryan, Eric. I don't know why Eric Cannon is unhappy. But he is in high-profile title matches, and Disco Guy is not happy because we basically put him on the shelf at the moment. Chavo is not happy because, yeah, like I said, he thought he was going to be the big thing. Andy, all right. We did that one already. We can put that one up. We can put Tommy and Kaz. Oh. Singles, so I'm totally blacked out right now. So yeah, we'll do Kaz and Tommy because we want they're the hottest feud at the moment, and they're also give me some draw value. Let's put a 4-way between Everett. Should this be 6 though? Yeah. Everett, Leo. No, not for Leo. It's Everett, Bruno. Volume. And Brett Lane. Actually, I should put Sean Casher as Everett just because he pinned him last week. Give me Danhausen and Lance NY. Give me a mixed tag team match. This is what I wanted to do last week. Give me an intergender tag match between Adam Williams and Tawny Callahan. versus Chavo Guerrero. And who? We'll do the debuting Sonia Strong. Ryan Nemeth taking on Sean Cash. A women's match. And Nicole Matthews is going to take on this Erica Riggs, this newbie. I was going to put Ken in there, but I don't want to put Ken in if he's going to be unhappy. I don't want to put him in the... We'll put Huffman and Cash. Oh, Huffman can't be with Cash. Sorry. Do a six-way. Six-man tag. It's kind of a six-man tag team brawl. With Bennett, Wallace, and Huffman versus Bennett. No, not Paul London. Darn it. Double clicked. I kind of was getting into that one match. What do we... Well, not six away. Because we got Maven Huffman kind of leading this new, younger guys. And we've got Mike Bennett, Carl Anderson, I don't really have another heel that I want to use because... Oh. Put Redbeard in there. Because I don't want to put Scotty Valentine so low now that he's an upper card wrestler. He's going to come back next week with his new contract. And Andy Black will take on Mad Braddix. Interesting show. Two interesting shows we have here. This new era. And we sold out. So see, we needed to step back to go forward. Loyal sold out crowd at the Melbourne Auditorium. We needed to go back to Florida. That's the thing. High Volume Wrestling has always been a Florida-based promotion. When we went outside, that's when we started. All right, we're going to go straight to results as we do on the house show. Mad Braddix defeats Andy Black 73. Mike Bennett, Carl Anderson, and Redbeard win the backstage brawl. We kind of figured. 71. Nicole Matthews defeats Erica Riggs 74. Nemeth beats Sean Cash 69. Adam Williams and Tony Callahan beat Chavo and Sonia Strong in a 77. Danhausen defeats Lance Anoa'i at 72. Johnny Volume defeats Andrew Everett, Bruiser Bruno, and Brett Lane. Oh, yeah, no, that was supposed to be a four-way. Okay, yeah. Johnny Volume defeats Andrew Everett, Bruiser Bruno, and Brett Lane with an 81. And Tommy O'Neill defeats Kaz XL with an 86 for an overall show rating of 82.30. That went down a little bit, but the profit went up from the last show. And, it was still a good show. Fans thought Kaz versus Tommy O'Neill was the best. Look at Tommy O'Neill having the two best matches of the week. All right, so we'll we'll move up just in case there's any emails. Todd Gibbs is now back. Oh, 2 emails on the 23rd. We got an upcoming return as we have a new prospect. First, we got to see. So, show me this new prospect. Anna Adams, not even close. He's got a lot of charisma, but nothing as far as mic skills or hardcore. I don't know. So far, we with the new High Volume Wrestling Academy, which I do have as a level 3, has not produced anybody yet. Kevin Seville will be back. Oh my goodness, we're finally going to get the Kevins. We've been waiting for this because Kevin Seville got injured in the first episode of his debut match. He's been gone since, so Kevin Bantham has been kind of doing everything. He's been a hardcore wrestler, he's been a tag team wrestler, he's been a mixed tag wrestler. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when Kevin Seville comes back. Alright. That is going to be it because we're up to our next show, and we're only, less than 3 weeks away from our next big show. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Promotion Wars and also this episode of the Extra Life video marathon. Again, if you would like to donate to Extra Life and Boston Children's Hospital, please go to the link in the description below. And thank you to everyone who has watched the videos and who have donated already and those who will donate in the future. I hope everyone is well. Take care. It's about, it's midnight. So I hope you're all having a great night. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.